Hello everybody. Today, out of this world material, which I love, of course. So you probably watched my video already. If not, you can. I'm just gonna touch it now about this multi-dimensional existence and what happened to me when I was 20, when I went back to myself when I was 27 years old and gave instructions, and my whole life changed. And also my last video about me coming from the other dimension, or some people say from the future. There is no difference, because on the other side is no such a thing as time. So it's no past, present, or future. So if you say from the other dimension or from the future, it's really the very same thing. So I came to myself and gave with this finger directions, okay, which I have no idea what. I forgot. But when the situation will appear, the message will be clear what to do. That's the higher self. That's when somebody says, you know, connect with your higher self. And I'm like, what does that mean? Where is that? I'm like a couple feet up. Or do I fly there? How do I do that in practicality? Oh, I have to tell you, done it, been there, done it. So the higher self is just simply someone who has an access to the Akashic records, to the knowledge of the in three-dimension future. We are existing, and we are in a fifth dimension. We're just still thinking and perceiving things, knowing what we used to know, what we always knew, the three-dimensional world. So that means that now all these dimensions are in the same plane. We just cannot see it, although veil is getting thinner and thinner, and at some point, some of us sooner, some of us later, but we will be able to see it. We also, and this is very hard, but Dolores Cannon, now Steve Rother, I'm sure Cryon does the same thing. They telling about one soul, like your soul, my soul, and existing multidimensionally. So let's say you have a decision to make it even more complicated. And you at the crossroads. Do I go overseas? Or do I stay here in New York? And let's say you went overseas, but because you put so much emotion in it, in this choosing, you already is existing in New York as well. And now add to that all these decisions plus all these lives. We are existing in many, many dimensions, and sometimes, and I experienced that as well myself, when I was in a relationship that we had many, many issues and many problems, and sadly to say, arguing and miscommunicating. And it wasn't really as much love as we had for each other. It was too much arguing, too much nonsense going on. So I had a very clear vision in my lucid dream that we are in another dimension where everything was white. I mean, pure white. We were wearing pure white clothes. Everything was simple and everything was beautiful. And I mean, that's why I called before heaven, because only in heaven I can imagine so much love, so much peace. It was just ideal, really perfect picture. It was so beautiful, amazingly beautiful. So you see, wherever we have a problem, somewhere else we have a bliss. And at some point, we actually